There was once a kingdom unlike anything the world had ever seen. A kingdom where birds flew across the sky like a full-on army, keeping watch over the land. And get this, the wind itself carried a mighty throne through the skies. It was a power so incredible that even the jinn stood before it with their heads bowed in respect. But then, one day, something unexpected went down in that grand royal court. Something happened that would change the course of history forever. Under Jerusalem's blazing sun, Hazrat Sulaiman sat on his mighty throne. Above him, an army of birds spread their wings on his command, blocking every ray of sunlight. Now that's some serious royal power.
Where's Hoopoe? Why can't I see him anywhere? If he doesn't come back with a solid reason for disappearing, he's gonna face some serious consequences.
Everyone in the court, humans and jinn alike, was shaking, wondering just one thing. Where the heck did Hoopoe go?
O Prophet of Allah, Hazrat Sulaiman, I have brought you news that you have never known before. I have brought you certain and undeniable news from the city of Sheba. There is no doubt about it. I saw a woman there who rules over an entire nation. The name of this queen is Bilqis. She possesses all the grandeur, wealth, and splendor. And she has a magnificent throne. Its splendor is beyond description. Despite having such immense wealth, power, and splendor, Queen Bilqis and her people worship the sun instead of Allah. We shall soon see whether you are telling the truth or whether you are among those who lie.
Then Prophet Solomon wrote Allah's name on a letter. It wasn't just a letter, it was a message and a challenge. He told Hoopoe, "Take this letter to Queen Bilqis and drop it before her." The Hoopoe grabbed the letter in its beak and took off toward the legendary city of Sheba. When it finally reached Queen Bilqis's palace, the sight was absolutely mind-blowing. The palace was so grand and breathtaking that any ordinary person would be left completely stunned. Queen Bilqis was resting in her room when suddenly, a letter fell into her lap through the window. Her heart started racing. She opened it, read the message, and was totally shocked.
Immediately summon all the commanders to the royal court for a meeting. I have received a very strange letter. It is from Prophet Solomon, and it begins, "In the name of Allah." Do not be arrogant, accept submission, and come to me, or prepare yourselves for war.
Our strength is beyond measure, and our warriors are fearless. Our army has the power to crush any enemy. If you command us, we will destroy Solomon's forces.
My loyal commanders, I have no doubt about your bravery. But remember, when a king enters a city, he destroys it and humiliates its honorable people. I will not lead my people into destruction. Before war, I want to know the truth about Solomon. I will send him gifts unlike anything the world has ever seen. If Solomon is merely a worldly king, he will be pleased by these riches and abandon any thought of conquering us. But if Solomon is truly a prophet of Allah, he will not even glance at these worldly treasures.
Queen Bilqis summoned her finest craftsmen and had a grand treasure chest made. It was filled with diamonds and jewels, but the real treasure was a huge, rare pearl, so crystal clear you could see right through it. Queen Bilqis handed the giant pearl to her messenger and said, "Ask Prophet Sulaiman to make a hole through this pearl without using iron or fire. If he's truly a prophet, he'll find a way." They thought their riches would totally impress Prophet Sulaiman. But the moment they entered his kingdom, they froze. The sight before them was way beyond anything they had imagined. His army wasn't just made up of humans. It had powerful jinn and even countless birds standing with them. The riches they had brought from Sheba suddenly looked like nothing compared to the grandeur of Prophet Sulaiman's kingdom. When Queen Bilqis's messenger finally stood before him and presented her gift, Prophet Sulaiman didn't even bother to look at the chest. He simply said, "Are you trying to impress me with wealth? What Allah has blessed me with is far better than anything you've brought." The messenger gave Prophet Sulaiman the pearl and told him Queen Bilqis's condition. Prophet Sulaiman ordered a tiny worm to make a hole through it. And amazingly, the little creature crawled straight through the pearl and came out the other side.
Go back to your queen and tell her, if she does not accept the truth, I will come against her with an army she will never be able to withstand.
The messenger rushed back to the kingdom of Saba and told Queen Bilqis everything. When she heard about the miracle of the pearl and learned that Prophet Sulaiman's army wasn't just made up of humans, but jinn and birds too, she finally realized the truth. This wasn't some ordinary king she was dealing with. She was standing before a chosen servant of Allah. Bilqis looked at her commanders and said, "I've realized that going against Prophet Sulaiman would be nothing but inviting our own destruction. So, we're not going there to fight. We're going there to surrender and submit." Meanwhile, in Jerusalem, Prophet Sulaiman already knew that Queen Bilqis had set out with her people and was now getting close. He looked around at the jinn and his commanders gathered in his court and asked,
Which one of you can bring me Queen Bilqis's magnificent throne before she arrives here? I will bring Queen Bilqis's magnificent throne here before evening. Is there anyone among you who can bring the throne here even faster than that? I will bring Queen Bilqis's magnificent throne here before you can even blink. I will bring it to you in the twinkling of an eye.
Even the mightiest jinn were blown away by the throne's incredible design and sheer grandeur. When Prophet Sulaiman saw the throne right before him, he looked up toward the sky and humbly thanked Allah for this incredible blessing. Meanwhile, Queen Bilqis's caravan had finally reached Jerusalem. But the moment she entered Prophet Solomon's kingdom, her own kingdom suddenly seemed so small and ordinary compared to his. As Queen Bilqis entered Prophet Solomon's court, she was stunned to see her own throne right there. She had left it back in her palace under guard, so how on earth did it get here before her? Overwhelmed by the sheer majesty of Prophet Solomon's court, Queen Bilqis was deeply moved. She began to realize that Solomon was truly a prophet of Allah, and that the deity she had been worshipping was not the true God after all. Then Prophet Solomon took Queen Bilqis to a pool filled with fish. He stepped onto the water, making it look like he was walking on it. Bilqis hesitated, afraid she'd fall in. But it was actually a clear glass floor over the water, so transparent she couldn't even see it.
My lord, I have wronged myself, and now I submit with Solomon to Allah, the Lord of all worlds.
According to some narrations, Prophet Solomon, peace be upon him, eventually married Queen Bilqis, making her part of his royal household.